Canada's Express Entry program started in 2012 and it plans to bring around 1 million immigrants into the country by 2021. Now, to become a permanent resident of Canada, you have to go through a certain amount of processes, and each process is handled by a different company. Now, I'm going to break down how much each of these companies are making just because of the Canada's Express Entry program. These numbers are approximates and assumptions, so please make sure you take them with a grain of salt. Firstly, there is educational credential assessment, which you need to do in order to determine what your degree is equivalent of in Canada. Now, the Canadian authorities only accept the assessment done by WES, which is short for World Education Services, and this assessment usually costs around $200. Canada will be accepting 1 million immigrants. At least 4 times as many applicants can be expected to apply for this program, and half of these applicants will also expect to bring their spouse with them, which means they will get their spousal ECA done too because it adds points to the application. So that means West will receive at least 6 million applicants, which costs around $200 per application. So that means when you multiply 200 with 6 million, it makes it $1.2 billion. This is the amount of business West will be doing just through Canada's Express Entry program. Next, we have IELTS. Now, since there are 4 million primary applicants, there will be at least 2 million more applicants who are either dependents or are retaking the exam. And these 6 million applicants will be paying $250 each for an exam. So this total comes up to $1.5 billion. Now, there are two companies whose IELTS assessment Canada will usually accept. That's the British Council and ITP. Assuming they share 50% of the revenue, each of this company will be doing at least $750 million worth of business just through Canada's Express Entry program. Once you are done with your ECA and your IELTS, the next payment comes after you are invited by Canada to apply for PR. This payment comes in two parts. One is the application processing fee, and the other is a right to PR fee. Now, you have three kinds of people or three kinds of fees for different scenarios. First is single. If you're a single applicant, you pay $550 for the application processing fee and $490 as the right to PR fee. So the total comes up to $1,040. Second is couples. So couples pay double, which means you pay $2,080. And third is with kids. So if you have a kid, you pay $2,080 and $150 extra per kid. So this means after invitation, these 1 million people can be expected to pay an average of $1,500 each to the Canadian government, which means the Canadian government will be getting business worth $1.5 billion just from this program. The government is not just making money off of this program, but it is also putting a lot of money into the economy because of this program. Since each of these applicants will bring at least $10,000 to $15,000 each with them into this country, which means Canada is essentially putting $10 to $15 billion into the economy. This is the Express Entry program, and these are just rough numbers. Canada does have similar programs going on parallelly for immigration. I haven't even gone into the AIPP program, the Entrepreneur program, or even the Investor program. When you start looking at the big picture, you really get to see how much the Canadian government is doing to boost the economy. Not just the Canadian economy. If you think about it, the IELTS companies will have to hire staff to perform these examinations. You might have to hire tutors, immigration consultants in your own country, which means Canada is creating jobs and businesses worldwide. And most of it all, it is giving hope to millions of people for a chance to start a new life in Canada. So I hope you like this video. If you like the video, make sure to hit the like button, share, and subscribe.